said think tough.
Each and every Wednesday, the hottest talk show in town. Come see you live. Oh gosh, my old fix the radar, man. Oh son, you acting like a big old groupie. Brother, 9 o'clock on Wednesday fix time. Fix the radio. Everybody's listening and everybody's talking. My old fix the radar, man. Oh son, you acting like a big old groupie. Brother, 9 o'clock on Wednesday fix time. Fix the radio. Everybody's listening and everybody's talking.
Girl, I said think tough.
Each and every Wednesday, the hottest talk show in town. Come see you live. Oh gosh, man. On Roadblock Radio, you know. It's the Wednesday Fix.
Hey, mix up again.
Every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Talk music and fun. Yep, you know them chat people business too, right?
I just be a question from my wife, girl. Sorry, so me touch some girl with me. Start touch.
Hold on. And I just mix up. Sometime I fix up. You dirty drunk crier. With so many different segments, you got to stay tuned. With serious talk, fun talk, they definitely keep you entertained. You are artists, I have a song for us.
Oh, Nana. What is on it?
Wait. Not that song. No, that not gonna work. You got an event you want to promote or for bookings or interview? Give them a call right now at 908-578-3237 or 848-565-4343. And make sure you follow the Wednesday Fix on Facebook right now.
Make me ball out. Ball out. Make me ball out. Ball out.
Red invasion. Red invasion.
Ball out. Make me ball out.
Red invasion. Red invasion. Red invasion.
Make me ball out. Long time is a overdue. Long time is a overdue. Make me ball out. Long time is a overdue. Long time is a overdue. 'Cause I really feel a vibe. Feel a vibe. Feel a vibe.
Red invasion. Red invasion. Red invasion. Red invasion.
Like you. I never sing it, time it touch. 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 There's nobody like you. Nothing and nobody like you. From something I need, yeah. You give me something I bleed, yeah. You give me something I crave. I really wanna feel the earth now. So let me out there
Red
right
invasion.
now. No one ever gonna leave me 'cause I'm so fantastic. 'Cause I really feel a vibe every time it's right down. And nobody like this man, it's nothing like this and it's nothing like you. Nothing and nobody like you. And every single time we touch, no one ever wanna stop because I always wanna let you know that I love you so much, it's nobody like you. Nothing and nobody like you.
Them the parking lot. Me step out so the car do a slam. You know we not talk too long. Step in at the party say laugh. Oh God, yes the dance floor ram. Lick up on table a bar slogan. She say pay where you cost for grand. Girl them nothing at the place me a go on program. Can't tonight me go and hold one. She say oh dada. Me say hey mama. She say oh dada. Me say oh nana. Me say hey mama, hey mama. She say oh dada, oh dada. Me say hey mama. She say hey dada. Where you get the body there? You need help, you alone can't manage it. When you wine, girl, keep up the hobby there. 'Cause everywhere you waist, so you carry me. Oh God, the party, girl, load it on over. Girl, I touch toe, she bend over. It expose, nothing never cover. When me side that, me just pull a little closer. She say, oh dada. Me say, hey mama. She say, oh dada. Me say, oh nana. Me say, hey mama, hey mama. She say, oh dada, oh dada. Me say, hey mama. She say, hey dada. When me say me there, right between two girl them me there. Keep them charge, more the car the remedy. Live some life, cause me no be a cemetery. Me no want this for iron. Me no want this for you over. Girl no fuck me quick for spare. Later when me bring one home, sir. She say, oh dada. Me say, hey mama. She say, oh dada. Me say, oh nana. Me say, hey mama, hey mama. She say, oh dada, oh dada. Me say, hey mama. She say, from the parking lot. Me step out so the car do a slam. You know we not talk too long. Step in at the party so laugh. Oh God, yes the dance program. Lick up on table a bar slogan. She say pay where you cost $4 grand. Girl them nothing at the place me a go on program. Can't tonight me go and hold one. She say word.
Girl, you don't take shot from no man. No kind of backslap from no man. You don't take them things from no man. Girl, you don't take licks from no man. No cuff and kick from no man. Girl, you don't take slap from no man. No kind of back chat from no man, girl. If the man don't love you right, tell him he's gone, you're gone, gone. Long time he do perform, and next man go turn you on. Girl, if the man don't love you right, tell him he's gone, you're gone, gone. Long time he can't perform, and next man go turn you on. You fed up on the ups and down and the ups and down. Oh. You fed up on the up and down and the up and down. You fed up on the up and down and the up and down. Fed up on the ups and down and the ups and down.
Hey, take it slow. Show them who in control. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Careful what you're doing. Careful how you're living, baby. This is not a movie. Live your life, but you could take it slow. Somewhere up in Africa, ooh. Let me show them who is the real champion. In the land of sweet woman and the steel pan. I know you will jump like mighty shadow. The blame mouth man, they call him Coco. Kitchen half singing with the tempo. The king of the world, they call him Sparrow. For the love of Calypso. Oh, la, is the love of the tempo. Oh, la, tell me what they're fighting for, what they're killing for, Lord. We don't need no more now, so tell them wicked people, fire go burn them, fire go burn them. Oh, oh Lord, I said this is the year for love. Fire go burn them, fire go burn them. Oh, say it all you want, mother. Come closer, come a little bit closer. I'm watching you, watching me, so I'm winding lower. Wind closer, come stick on like poster. You got that potion I need, come give me a dose now. Come jack it up, come jack it right up. Let me lift it up, let me lift it right up. Then I bubble up, then I bubble right up. And I do it for spite. You're good enough, yes you're good enough. You're good enough, yes you're really good enough. I like your style, I really like your style. So tonight all of it. Your motion in the middle of the night, rock my boat, make my whole life. I know you're watching, now I'm walking up my way. Nobody give you one of the for a place. You wanna hold me down and lock me up for days. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I want it, I want you, and I could tell you want me to. I feel you, I could feel your love and pushing. I feel you, just say you want me to. You need She bubbling up in, hey, hey, yeah. She walking up right in, hey, hey. Finding like she was, hey, hey. she gets. She push right back on it and broke up. Hey, hey, yeah. Murder, she start pile up. Hey, hey. She up me down and up. Hey, hey. Yeah. So don't bother me right now. Hey, hey. Can't come to me right now. Hey, hey. In the middle of family. Hey, hey. In the middle of Sunday. Hey, hey. Don't come me drinking. Hey, hey. Who cares what they thinking? Hey, hey. I'm in the middle. Space and space. Space and space. Sing on. Oh, we don't have no behavior. Total disorder. Don't cross the border. Don't cross the border. Bartender, hurry up with my order. Oh, the whole place get turned over. Can't play mass if you're afraid powder. Everybody know every time we touch down we splinters. Dance mash up. Fine, yo, Holland pull up. Mash it, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining splinters. Dance mash up. Fine, yo, Holland pull up. Mash it, fine. Every man put your hand up.
Tell me to stop, oh na, oh la la. Oh no, na na. She want the ayana, up in a yeah. She tell me to stop, oh na, oh la la. Oh no, na na. She want the ayana, up in a yeah. Shawty. I hear your body calling. Hola, tunde. Calling me like yeah. In the night time and the day out. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna make you follow. Oh, I, yeah, oh, I, I'm gonna make you follow. Oh, I, yeah, she tell me to stop, oh la, oh la la. Oh no, na na. She want the ayana,
Mayo, fix the radio, man. Oh, son, you like a big old groupie. Brother, 9 o'clock, a Wednesday fix time. Fix the radio.
Everybody's listening, everybody's talking.
Girl, I said think tough.
Each and every Wednesday, the hottest talk show in town. Come see you live. Oh gosh, man. On Roadblock Radio, you know. It's the Wednesday Fix.
Hey, mix up again.
Every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Talk music and fun. Yep, you know them chat people business too,
I
right?
just be a question from my wife, girl. Sorry, so me touch some girl with me. Start touch.
Hold on. And I just mix up. Sometime I fix up. You dirty drunk crier. With so many different segments, you got to stay tuned. With serious talk, fun talk, they definitely keep you entertained. You are artists, I have a song for us.
Oh, Nana, what is your name?
Wait. Not that song. No, that not gonna work. You got an event you want to promote or for bookings or interview? Give them a call right now at 908-578-3237 or 848-565-4343. And make sure you follow the Wednesday Fix on Facebook right now.
Right now. No. Hello, people.
Yo.
Are we loud enough today?
We should be loud enough.
Because I can hear everything in my eardrums. Clean.
Michelle was good, son.
I am fabulous
Yeah,
today.
I ain't seen you like 2 weeks.
I
son.
know. Did you miss me?
I did.
Yeah.
John know that.
We've been getting along very well.
She give me a bun still, but it's all good.
That's why we're getting along.
Yeah.
Because I'm giving you one.
Yeah, give me one.
Yeah.
Right.
90.1 FM Roblox Radio. It is Wednesday and there's only one show at this time of the night.
You better know.
You better know it.
Okay.
It is the Wednesday Fix. We weren't here last week due to some technicalities.
It was vex.
We were, well, you was vexed.
Me did vex, yes.
You was vexed.
What the people them did vex. We did vex.
Are we good? Can you guys really hear us on the live? Like, we want to make sure that you guys can, our voices are penetrating through the talkaphone.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, you see how I did that? Like, I'm learning. Penetrating
right.
through the talkaphone. 90.1 FM Roblox Radio. Today is November 7th, right?
Yeah.
It's November 7th. We are in Scorpio season. I think they are the most evil people alive.
Wow, that's rough.
They are. Happy birthday to one of our own, Mr. Cool.
Mr. Cool.
He like 55 today.
Unc. That's Uncle right there.
Yeah, he's 55 today. Happy birthday, Cool. I already bothered him for the day. Today, this morning.
Cool, I get all mine.
You know, if I don't get my daily fix of bothering Cool, you know, my day is like rough. So I bothered him already this morning. So shout out to you, Mr. Cool. Happy birthday from everybody on Roadblock Radio.
Word.
You are loved some days.
You old man, you.
Yeah. Anybody else celebrating a birthday?
My pop's birthday's at the end of this month.
Oh, what day?
The 28th.
That's my birthday.
There it is. That's why we get
My
along.
birthday is November 28th.
Yep.
Yeah, yup.
So
I
pop's
expect
birthday.
gifts. Lots of gifts.
I gotta get you doubles.
You gonna get me doubles?
Yeah, doubles.
First of
and
all, I
coconut
am not
water.
from Trinidad.
Doesn't matter.
So you're gonna have to find yourself a Guyanese dish to bring to me.
Chow mein?
Can you cook chow mein?
A little bit.
No, I don't want a little bit to cook in chow mein.
Little bit.
No, you
like
keep
the
the chow
emoji,
mein.
little bit.
No,
Yeah.
you might want to practice some. No,
Just so.
keep it.
Just so.
Please keep the chow mein.
With coconut water. A little bit.
You know I love my coconut water.
Yo, but me not get no volume on this, y'all.
Why?
I don't know.
What's wrong with your volume?
You know how I like to play the little background music?
Oh,
I get no background music.
oh, I don't know. You gotta fix something over there.
We outside the door.
Yes, you sorted that part out. So, my cousin's Tiffany, her birthday is November 9th. So, shout out to her. November is a lot of my family's birthday.
Really?
I think everybody, was born in November.
So no wicked.
Yeah. What? We're Sagittarian.
Just as bad.
No. We're good. We're good people. Just don't mess with us.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
We're great people. We will love you for life.
But just don't mess with
Just
us.
don't bother us.
That's it.
Right? So, today's November 7th. We are here. We weren't here last week, as we said, but we're great. We're back. We're back in full effect today. There goes the music.
There we go.
You feel better now?
Yes.
All right. So we can carry on with the show? Jano Star.
See it there.
This man over here. So these DJs, I don't know what else to do. So we're gonna get into our sponsors, of course. Keith R. Campbell, immigration attorney, 973-436-1599. Not only immigration, he also do criminal and family court. Everything Buju Clothing. Get the clothing line at everythingbb.net. Buju is coming home next month.
30 days. 31
Yes.
Days. 31 days.
31 days.
31 days.
I don't know what those dub prices are gonna be. Y'all can let me know.
I'm not even thinking about that right now.
November 9th, Jenks' birthday party will
Boy,
be
Jenks.
at 80 Montgomery Street in Patterson, New Jersey. November 10th, Connor Road Meds Entertainment presents Fashion List. That'll be at Quest Lounge. December 1st, my girlies, Sam and Trishy, Royalty. That will be held at Empire Manor. December 7th, I forgot to send you this. Nefertari is having her birthday party, and she invited us to come out.
Yes,
Venue to be announced. That will be December 7th. January 12th, Roblox own DJ Randy Hype's birthday party will be held at Quest Lounge. And February 15th, Roblox on, over there shaking his hand, DJ Smalls, BVD.
Yes.
And he knows what BVD is because that sounds like a venereal disease,
That's
but whatever.
What you said, best venereal disease. It's Black Valentine's Day, people.
Black Valentine's Day
Yes.
will be February 15, 2019.
Yes.
Now, 2019 is like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, can't even say months.
Away.
A couple of weeks.
So, every time the new year comes around, people come up with all these
Of course.
resolutions, things they gonna do, and I write my stuff down. I write my goals down for the year, and then I open it on the 31st to check and see if I have accomplished what I said I was going to do.
I'm going to make a vision board.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my plan. My vision board is going to be done on probably Christmas Day.
Okay.
And that's going to be my New Year.
New Year thing.
Yes.
That's your thing.
I must complete what's on my...
You must complete what is on your vision board.
I got one already.
Okay.
I wanted new controllers, so I bought new controllers.
How much did you pay for those controllers?
They were $1,200. A little bit. These are not that much cheaper. These still go for like $900.
Because my son says he wants one.
They dope. But I would tell you to get him like the
cheaper one?
The smaller ones. Pioneer is still Pioneer.
Pioneer, but smaller?
Yeah, it's like 250, 300.
Oh, I could do that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, I could do that.
Well, you was like I was talking Spanish to you because
I mean, because I'm like, what is he talking about? Like, I'm not a DJ. I don't know any of this stuff.
When you're ready, just let me know. I got you.
I will.
Yeah.
So shout out to Lady Saw. I don't know if you guys are aware, but right now Lady Saw's gospel album, Miss Marion Hall. That's not her name is no longer. I apologize, Lady Saw. It is Marion Hall. Her album, His Grace, is up for a Grammy nomination.
Is that right?
So shout out to Marion Hall, a.k.a. Lady Saw.
Go ahead, girl.
Shout out to you, Lady Saw. You know, ladies are out here doing the do.
From the whatlessness to
God.
To
God.
Yes.
It happens. They say that you get a calling. When you get that calling, you just go and you respond.
Go feed, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yesterday was election day. And shout out to everyone that went out and exercised their American rights, blue passport rights to vote.
Blue book rights.
Blue book.
Right.
I can't even say it. Blue book rights yesterday on November 6th. My job gave us the day off so that we could go out and vote. And I took my son with me to vote. So I had him press the buttons and he got a sticker that says I voted.
Right.
You voted, correct?
Correct.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So there was this whole debate on Facebook. I have never seen, like, for some reason, when it's something to do, black people always tell you not to do it. Things that they're supposed to be telling you not to do, they encourage you to do.
Go rob a bank,
Go
son.
Go
do that,
Go
son.
do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
Don't vote, though.
Don't vote, though.
But go rob a bank.
Because your vote don't matter.
Nah, it don't count.
Don't do it. It doesn't count. But let me just tell y'all how it counted.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all see how it counted? The House is a Democratic House right now. Today is November 7th.
Mm-hmm.
At about 11:40 last night, we found out that the House is now a Democratic House, although the Senate is still Republican. Right?
But we are going to work with it still.
We're going to work with it.
Yeah.
So what that means is basically that now the Democrats can now have a voice in a lot of stuff that the Republicans are going to try to pass.
Yes.
So there's going to be a fight. So I don't understand why it is that we tell people basically to not vote. Because this happened, when did Trump become president? 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago, that was the message that everyone was sending out. Don't vote. It won't matter. Don't do it. Blah, blah, blah. And then, he became president. So then at that point, when he became president, then everybody got upset. But you didn't exercise your right to vote.
So where y'all get vexed from?
So why are you upset?
Right.
So I hope nobody didn't report our live.
Already?
Yeah, because it's like doing something here.
Good on my side.
You good on your side? Maybe it's my phone then. So the Democrats are now controlling the House, right?
Yeah.
So
we in there like swimwear.
We are there like swimwear.
Yeah.
This is and my thing about it is that a lot of Caribbean folks were out here telling people not to vote. Like your parents didn't come from Jamaica, Guyana, Trinidad, St. Kitts, Antigua, all these other places to give you the choice of having a better life. And you decided that, you know what, I'm just going to push that to the side. That don't matter. And whatever, right?
Right.
Why? And then there are those people who are cheering and they're sitting on a green card. Why sitting on a green card? Help me understand why you are sitting on a green card if you didn't just get it.
Do your time.
If you got to do your time.
Right.
If you've had your green card, how long does a green card last?
10 years?
10 years?
10 years.
So within 5 years or so, you could become a citizen, right?
Yeah.
Right. How much does that cost? I don't know. I became a citizen when I was 17.
It's up there.
It's up there.
It's about between like $2,000 to maybe $2,500.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Depends on where you go, I guess, because that would be more.
Okay.
Right.
So most times, you know, I scroll my social media, and I see the $2,000 shoes.
Facts.
The $2,000 bags.
Don't even say 2,000. Say the $200 J's. Like, break it down.
You could put together 5 of your J's.
That's what I'm saying.
And there you have your
Boom.
Citizenship.
Now you can go towards the $2,000 bag them and the $400 belt them and the $600 shirt them and all these things, right?
Yes.
And the chains.
And
then we're gonna talk about how we're going every Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Start from Thursday.
Thursday, Friday,
Tuesday.
Saturday, Tuesday,
Tuesday.
Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, right?
Yes.
And you spend how much money?
Yes.
And you're not a citizen.
And you're not a citizen.
Right. But you're a party.
But you're partying.
And you spend.
You spending.
About
you spending your citizenship.
Yeah.
You're spending it.
About that.
Now, we're not trying to encourage you. We're not downing on anybody. Do what y'all want to do. We're just trying to, we are encouraging you. We're just trying to tell you the benefits of being a citizen of the United States of America.
Simple.
There's so much more benefits to doing that. So when you decide, now look, I am a girl who likes nice things too, but I think my life is all right. I think.
I like nice things too.
Yes.
But if it wasn't a citizen,
you have to do something about that.
You have to do something.
Okay? You cheering on social media, yeah, does not mean anything if you're sitting with a green card for 10 years. Fix that. Do something, because this is also for the betterment of your kids. And a lot of us don't understand that. A lot of us are, we had a whole big debate.
Right. Yes,
in group.
Yes, we did.
Like heated, unheated, like just debate.
Took a break,
went back to it. Like,
Yo,
it was crazy yesterday.
Word.
And the thing about it is that you have a choice in this life. You can either be making minimum wage or you can make wages.
Yeah.
It's up to you. And I always tell people, I got kicked out with the foot from Fairleigh Dickinson University with a 1.98 GPA back in 1995 or 6.
Yeah, show your age.
I don't care. I'm good, bro. Okay? So, if I was still sitting back then,
gallivanting,
working retail, just chilling, I wouldn't be where I am. But I made a choice and I said, you know what? This is not going to be my life.
Right.
I don't want this. I'm not going to be picking up nobody's shoes. I'm not going to be doing all this crap.
Right.
Every day of my life. And I decided I wanted to do something else. So I went back to school and, do.
Yeah, do it.
So it's your choice to decide what it is that you want for your life and for that of your children. I always tell people that when you have kids, you need to think above
the spectrum.
Think above the spectrum. Somebody said that they believe it's $650 to become a citizen. DJ Cash, $650 for the application and to go for the interview.
Okay.
Bruh! Do you know how many bottles y'all spend over $650 a night in a club?
For Dashway.
To just choit on people?
Say it again.
Choit on people. Choit.
Choit.
Come on, people. I have never seen Facebook that quiet yesterday. It was quiet.
Church mouse quiet.
I was like, you could hear a pin drop. Drop a pin. And you could hear it.
Yo.
Because you guys have got to understand, like, look, I'm not knocking nobody. We're just here to tell you guys and inform you guys that this is so important. Why are you in this country if you're just here? Why are you here?
Make a plan.
Do something.
I told you today, like, yo, listen, I got a plan, man. The next 8 months got to be something different for me.
Once you set out your plan and you decide, you know what, I'm going to do what it takes to get this plan in motion, it works. Just do what you have to do.
Lock it down.
Lock it down. So now
I forgot every party. I not say you don't have to go to the parties, but you don't have to go every party. You don't have to buy every sneakers that come out. You don't have to go out go eat every single night. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta sacrifice. If people don't understand, you sacrifice for 1 year, 365 days.
Listen, let me tell you something.
It make your whole life.
You'll save a lot of money.
What?
A lot of money.
Different, yo.
Now we go out from time to time. Yeah. We're not at every tin and cup that knock. We're there.
Like
That's a Guyanese saying.
Yeah, but like
We're not at everything in cup, but we go out and we plan our going out. I know I'm gonna go out this weekend, so I'm gonna spend this amount of money, but I'm gonna put some over here in the bank and then I'm gonna go and do my do. But I don't drink, so don't expect me to buy nobody. I don't drink.
I'm you not. Gotta stay within your means.
Yes,
that's the thing. You can't. The people out there are not coming home with you. You
no,
know what I'm saying? They're not coming home with you.
No,
they're not gonna help you when you don't have money for your rent and your bills and all these things.
No.
So sacrifice.
So moral of the story is do not keep sitting with that little card that says that you are a resident alien.
Dog, them something soon dash you know.
I mean, like,
trust me.
Y'all better wake up, go spend that money, borrow it if you have to, and then pay it back and get you that blue passport.
That's it.
Just do it. So the Democrats won the House, the Republicans kept the Senate. And remember that the Republicans were controlling both the House and the Senate up until yesterday.
Right.
So the Democrats came out with a vote of 222 over the Republicans, 196 seats. So that's a 51 to 45.1%. Couple of percent.
Yeah.
Not that much. We won it by a teat.
But we win it. That's all that matters.
So the president says that if the Democrats think that they are going to waste taxpayers' money investigating the Republicans at the House level, then we will likewise be forced to consider investigating them for all of the leaks of classified information and much else at the Senate level. Two can play this game.
Pay attention to the words.
Two can play. So my whole thing with the 14th Amendment. Now, the 14th Amendment is an issue. Mm-hmm. And I think that that's what made people actually go out and vote. I think that's what drove people to vote. The 14th Amendment says that all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. Trump is trying to change that. So if I was born in this country and my parents were illegal, I can now become an illegal immigrant, which decreases voting.
So that means because my parents both come from Jamaica, but then again, them can't do that still because my mother a citizen.
Okay. So what it's saying is that, you know how people used to come here to have babies?
And get grandfathered in, like?
And get grandfathered in.
That not gonna work, no.
No. So they're trying to change all that. And that goes to voting, because the more illegal immigrants you have, the less votes.
So
and then
we have a lot of friends. I want to say, well, I have a lot of friends that are not citizens. No, that are citizens here. They were born here, and their parents are not from here.
Their parents are illegal?
Yeah.
So that's a problem.
Yeah.
So if you guys understand why voting is so important, please understand that this is some serious times.
Wow.
So you're going to have a lot of illegal immigrants if, and I doubt whether now this will pass.
Right.
It's not going to pass because Congress has to change that, approve it, and all that. So this is a big to-do situation. It's not something that's little. Like, it's so much. If you pay attention and you read and you research and you talk to people, you get to understand the whole gist of how this stuff works.
Right.
But what it is that it's going to decrease the number of votes, number of people that can vote. So that way, of course,
that's crazy.
One party will win over the other party.
Yeah.
Right?
I see the game plan in that.
So think outside the box. I always try to think outside the box.
Yo, ones.
The amount of Caribbean people in the U.S. and nobody knows.
Yo, that's crazy.
That OBA is not, I guess OBA ain't that serious because, it's not working.
Mm-mm.
So Auntie Maxine Walters will be the next financial chairperson, which means some investigations about to go down.
Some things are
Somebody gonna have to give their tax returns, all these other things.
Mm-hmm. Emails, all these things.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Auntie Maxine gonna want back her time.
Hey.
Give me back my time. She reclaiming hella time. Okay?
Hella time.
Hella time.
Give me that.
yesterday in New York, like, they was crazy because they were having issues with the voting polls. Like, what? It's 2019 almost. Why is this still an issue?
Still having this issue, exactly.
But of course, it's to control the votes.
Take one feed, yes.
Yes. Now, last week, Sunday, there was an incident at a venue in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And, you know, some of us who work decides that we stay home on Sundays because it's like getting your mind together for Monday morning, like your rest of the week. And, you know, Monday morning there was an incident that happened at a venue in New Jersey. And I'm trying to find out the current state of dancehall and all this violence. Like, what's going on in New Jersey with the violence? Like, do people think and believe that it's just you alone in a club? Do you not see other people in a club? Do you not think that these people have families, children, and all this other stuff? Do you just walk in a club and decide, you know what, tonight I'm gonna just done this place?
Some people don't care. Like, we've been really witnessing it really
A
seriously
lot.
since the summertime.
A lot. So I'm trying to understand, is it a security issue?
That one, I'm like, I didn't understand how that happened. Like, how did security let that go? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
are we not patting people down?
right.
When we went to the Clash in New York, I'm telling you, there's certain places that I go to that I want to ask these ladies, like, do you want to come home with me?
Right.
That's how they pat you down.
Yeah.
Like, you're standing there, you're like, oh my God, like, you want to come home? Like, what's going on?
New York, they rough you up a little bit.
Yes.
Like, they push you, like, you know what I mean? They try to make sure you don't have anything on you, tucked nowhere, nothing like that.
So I'm trying to understand, is it a security issue that we're having in New Jersey that folks are coming in with wherever? Or maybe I don't need to have any bottles in the club. Maybe I just need to have plastic cups or whatever.
Even then.
Like, what is it? It has to be something. So it's either, you know, and I love you promoters, but it's either you guys level up on your security, and your security shouldn't be friends of the friends that go into these clubs. The security should be in the club, walking around, noticing and doing things to make sure that things don't go down.
No, so the Yankee club them do it?
Yes.
All the while.
American clubs do that. Why are because, and again, the last time there was an incident, I said it. A lot of these security guards are friends
and they just let people slide in.
They just let people slide in.
Yeah.
Like, you should open my bag and rip it apart if you have to. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you need to pat me down. I feel safe when I'm pat down. Yeah. Because then it shows me that you're patting everybody down.
Right.
So I don't understand what's going on in New Jersey dancehall, but you promoters, like, y'all need to do better with your security or wherever.
Not even just the promoters, the friggin' people.
The club owners, the people, every single person. Like, this is a collective effort of safety. Let's have a collective effort of safety. If no knife was pulled, Claude, what was the tool that was used? If it's bottles, then maybe you need to take bottles out the club and just have cups. I don't know.
I don't know. From the story where me here, no dog, can't work so. Yo, you're talking about a whole human being. Dog,
yes.
That has kids, mother, father.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody to go home
yes.
to. Like, what situation is ever really that serious?
Never.
Unless somebody really is in your space or violates you like that, dog, it's really never that serious.
I don't know what they need to do, but they need to do something because it's just too much.
Fix
something.
Because eventually New Jersey's not going to have no
not
venues.
A place to
and you know what's going to be worse? We have to go start got New York and Philadelphia and them places. Yo, we don't want that. We don't need that, dog.
Do something about that. So last week when we weren't here, you know, remember the video of the pastor that was caught with the tool.
You can't say that?
Dildo? Oh yeah, we can. With the dildo in his mouth. The man said that he was forced to do so. His wife, like, okay, let me just say this.
Why you never tell me to forget this video too?
Because I forget. If I'm married to you and you're on live Facebook doing unscrupulous behaviors, I will not be defending you. Okay? So his wife is basically saying that it was a disgrace. This all she kept saying. It was a disgrace She said, I saw my husband on every social media aspect. She said that my husband is not gay. He still continues to say that he is not a gay man and that the prime minister must get them out the country.
What?
What the prime minister got to do with you on a video, though?
Yes, you see the two video of them, right?
Yes, I saw both of them.
Yeah.
What does the prime minister have to do with this? This is your own unscrupulous behavior. This has nothing to do with the prime minister.
That's nothing.
The prime minister got other things to worry about.
Nothing to do with the people.
Other things.
Dog. Because the first video, when I seen the first video, it was like, oh, them forced me to do it. And
they joke me. They joke me on my side.
Make me do it. And I'm like, no, that doesn't sound right.
No, bro, you was sitting like comfortably and you was ready to go because this is what you do on the side when your wife is not around.
I said, no, dog.
So I'm just waiting for the dude that he do it with to come out and say that this is my boyfriend.
Chill, yo. Chill, yo.
That is what I'm waiting for because that video will surface very soon. I'm sure of it, unless he pays this person not to say nothing because that man was an expert. I'm sorry. He was.
I'm done with you.
You can't be done with me.
I
Like,
am so
we are stuck together for life. What are you talking about?
With you.
So,
Man said, you said he was an expert.
He was an expert.
Yo, the man lean back in that chair. Lean back in that chair. I'm like, nah, this is a pastor?
His motions were intact.
Yo. Yo.
Jano Star.
Yo.
His motions were intact.
Sir.
Like he knew when to go down and come up.
Sir,
like
you knew what you were doing.
He knew.
Nobody,
this is not the first time.
No. Nobody never
Definitely not. Nobody joke you and made you
Somebody might have joke you down before, but nobody never
joke you down that time.
Yeah, you do that by your own.
You was just ready.
Yeah.
He was like, yes,
No,
I'm here.
dog.
They ain't recording me, so I'm good.
I good.
So, yeah.
Man say, yo, don't put that on Facebook.
While you on Facebook.
Boy.
So the pettiest person in the entire universe. Petty. He is so petty. Like, I've never seen nobody pettier than 50 Cent.
Yo.
50 Cent bought 200 of Ja Rule's tickets. Front row tickets from Groupon so that nobody will be sitting in them seats. Ja Rule's concert is November 9th. And this man has 200 tickets worth $3,000 chump change money to him. Just to show you that if we beefing, we gonna beef for life.
Yo, they've been beefing since high school, son. Since high school, they've been beefing, yo.
He's like, I'm not beef for all this. Like, you want to play, dog? Let's play.
Bruh. You know he owns his masters or something like that, right?
Of course.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you're not getting these, fam.
You're not.
I own you.
I own you.
And I bought 200 seats.
200.
So your concert empty. And then somebody photoshopped 50 Cent sitting in the seat.
Let me tell you something. I shared that because I was like, yo, this dude is so petty. Like, there's levels to petty, but that man has no levels to his pettiness.
50 on a different level.
I would never want to be the person that bothers him. I tried very lightly on his comments. Let me tell you something, because he's one of those like, oh, you want to play today?
All right.
Let me play today.
Let me talk about you.
Let me talk to you. And speaking of petty, Rihanna. I love her. I love her. Yesterday, she put somebody in the whole place with a capital W.
Checkmate.
Because she's like, she posted about voting, and some idiot decides that they're going to post, oh, are you even a citizen of this country? She said, no, but she said, what? I'm trying to help your country.
Right.
How about you shut up?
I'm good over here.
I'm good, bro. Shut it up.
Talk less.
Talk less. Do more.
Thank you.
Yeah. So shout out to Rihanna. She like, I'm not playing with y'all.
I know such a face to see him with.
What? I love her. I do.
You like your home, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So, we got 2 Janko today. Why? 2. Again, we weren't here last week, so we couldn't do them last week. And last week would have been perfect because the situation had just happened.
Yes.
But we got 2 Janko this week. Now, I've known this man for years. And the other day I learned something about him that I never knew. Can somebody, or should we play the video and then have somebody call him? Or we should call him ourselves.
Somebody tag him.
I'm about to call him. So we're going to play the first John Crow of the rest of the year. Because I don't even understand.
Yo, the year? The year?
I don't even understand how a grown man, like almost 40, or is he even 40? He might be 40.
Jesus.
Grown man. Let's play the video, Smalls. Just, you got it queued up to play?
Yes, ma'am.
Play it. Just play it.
You done Dan.
Run, Rocky. But keep really for me though. I'm showing you about keep it though. I run the eye. Let's gotta go Instagram. Instagram right away. I'm okay. Yo, but keep your strong for me. Don't kill your son, guys. That's bad. You ain't going up, but he making it up. No, she holding it. He running.
My wife is breaking it up. Are you breaking it up?
But my wife holding it up. Mr. Raraki. Mr. Banky. The man run all the way inside. Disappear, you can't see him.
Yo, pull this up.
Yo.
So, I'm going to make the phone call because I need some explanation as to what had happened. What had happened was, I need to find out what had happened.
We're sorry. The number you dialed is invalid.
I'm about to call him back because I need to find out what happened.
Kimmy said, let me guess. Jamari Warren. The duck runner. Yo, the man said the man run around the whole island because I want duck. A real thing?
I just need to find out. I'm going to say that he's probably listening.
I'm not gonna answer. Yo.
Somebody tag Jamari.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
Run from duck.
Somebody tag Banky Hype on the live, please. Somebody, please. Because I am trying to understand how a grown man with children is running from a duck. Why are you running from a duck, Banky Hype?
Friggin' duck, son. That was too funny.
A duck.
But the video, him running like
Gone.
Star, dog.
Gone.
Yo, into the house, son.
And he's like, oh, I had a baby. No, you ain't had no baby in you, hon.
Hey, what baby?
Why are we running from a duck?
Dog.
So we're going to call him back. I know he's probably watching. That's why he ain't answering the phone.
Like, yo, that get me.
Why aren't you? Why?
Yo, them on the phone, duck, dog.
So, Jamari Warren, a.k.a. our boss, Mr. Banky Hype, you, sir, is the first John Crow of the evening here
For the rest of the year.
on the Wednesday Fix for the rest of the year. You are too old to be running from a duck. And now I know that when you talk smack, I'm going to go buy a duck.
And quack, quack.
Duck of the year. That is you, Banky Hype.
Yo.
We love you dearly, but you got to get your whole life, bro. Get your whole life. Shout out to Yannick. Yannick, let me tell you what happened last week, Saturday, right?
John know a dog. Talk for you two, we two.
So, where did I go? Saturday, I went to the car show with the kids, and then we went to the art show with the children. The duck, exactly, Yannick. Like he could have curried the duck. And I went to the mall, went shopping for the party, YGG party Saturday night. Got my ticket and everything. Yannick, you made $20 off me. I want my money back.
Hey, yo.
The time was changing back. So I'm like, I'm going to go take a nap.
Yeah, mama feel good, so I get the little hours
Yeah.
later.
I woke up at 4:40 a.m. I was like, did I miss the whole party?
Yo.
The whole party I missed.
You text me at 4, you hit the group at 4:40. I'm like, guess where I am?
You were in New York.
I was in the city.
You were stuck in the city.
Yes.
I was asleep. And Ish was New York or somewhere.
He was in New York too.
And the thing about it is that I woke up. How I woke up was a text at
Right.
4:40 in the morning, and I gotta talk to me people. Them like,
Yo, people don't got no manners, yo.
no type
4
of phone
o'clock in
etiquette.
the morning.
Bruh,
I'm like,
what? Like 4:40, and then Becky texted me at 5 a.m.
What are we doing at 5?
Coming from a party in Brooklyn, and I'm like, why do y'all think I be up though?
They probably thought you was at the party.
Yeah, true.
Right.
True, because I told him I was going.
Right.
So he probably thought I was there.
Yo.
But yeah, we all for real, Yannick. I'm sorry. I still want back my $20.
Yo, word up, son.
I was actually gonna screenshot
Yo,
the ticket that I bought to send to you so I could get back my $20.
I went to a Halloween party, and then I brought my clothes to change. And just
because I was also going to the Halloween party in Patterson.
Remember, right?
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do one dress,
and then
one
done.
face with the Halloween, and the other face good, and just be done for the night.
That's
right?
it.
2 party, kill, 1 shot,
That's
you're done.
Done.
Yeah, I was done. All right.
4:40 in the morning.
4:40 in the morning. It was when my phone went like bing, bing.
It's
I
like,
was
yo,
like,
I'm
and
in-
Ish had texted me at 1 o'clock, but I didn't know.
Yeah, sleep.
I was out.
Yo, because I'm thinking we get the hour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got time to get back to Jersey. Might as well just go to the party. I'm
Yo.
like, yeah, okay.
Ish texted me like, yo, wake up for your party, yo.
Ish texted me like, yeah, I'm in New York too.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what are you doing in New York? Like, we supposed to be going to a party. Like, yeah, I'm at a party too. I'm like, yo, 4 o'clock in the morning. He like, I hear still.
It's either old age or old age. It's one of the two.
It's one of them.
It's one of the two. But, shout out to you, Yannick. I saw that you had a great, successful event Saturday night. Don't do that, Yannick. I want my money. You had a great, successful event Saturday night. So shout outs to you and your entire team for, YGG doing that. And people always try to tell me I'm not Guyanese and I don't go out and all this other stuff. But I tried and I just took a nap. And the craziest thing is that when I took the kids back home after the car show, I told Carl and Yana, I was like, Carl was like, yo, I'm going to take a nap and then I'm going to go to YGG. I'm like, no, you can't take a nap because if you take a nap, it's a wrap.
Go.
Hear me preaching to people. And then I went and take a nap.
Look, you see you?
I took a nap. And the nap woke up at 4:40.
Yo, next party, we just go spend the whole day.
We just go spend the whole
and just one box each other anytime we feel like going to sleep. Yo,
wake up.
Yo.
But shout out to you, Yannick, and your entire team for a sold-out event, as I saw from many of the videos.
First off, let's get it straight. I was Batman, son.
Oh, yes.
I was Batman. Talking about
which part?
You didn't see the Batman? You didn't see
I didn't see.
I didn't have the mask on in that picture.
I don't know what you had on, but...
You and Kimmy on a wiki did not dog.
I don't know what your costume was.
It was Batman.
Okay.
You didn't see Batman in the costume?
No.
Wow, that's crazy, son.
No. So, our next John Crow is last week. I think it was last week or the week before. This video dropped of this young lady who basically...
You should even intro it.
Yeah, I shouldn't. Like, just play it.
I know a lot of people take issue with my beliefs. I'm white. I'm a Caucasian because everything about me is different from an African American. I have naturally straight hair. My hair isn't nappy. It doesn't require weave. My nose is not giant as like African Americans. My lips are perfect. They're not too big and they're not too small. Like, they're just perfect. My ears, I don't have black people ears because they're really giant. Most African Americans speak ghetto, but when it comes to black people, I think they're all ugly and I have nothing in common with them. I'm different from African Americans because I'm white. My figure is just like Kim Kardashian, and she's a wonderful role model. I act and I think like a white person instead of a black person. I believe that I'm completely and utterly better than them. Like, we're on two different levels. Like, okay, African Americans are here, I'm here. White people act and think just way more mature than African Americans. Black people, they think in a criminal way. When I think about African Americans, I feel like asking them, what is wrong with them? They're really dangerous. If an African American is on the same street as I am, I'll cross the street to avoid their chaotic, thuggish ways.
Are you okay?
I'm irritated.
I'm sorry.
I just know that I'm white. I mean, she might not know that I'm white, but I know that I'm white. I can feel it through my veins. I feel it through my blood. I tell my mom I'll never be like any of those Negroes. My mom tries to criticize me about my supposed race. I tell her she's just ignorant. There's nothing wrong with my views or beliefs because I have freedom of speech and everything I'm saying is true.
So that was Miss Treasure. I don't know why she want to name she Treasure, cause she full of fart.
Dopey butt.
That was Miss Treasure.
I'm just gonna ad lib back here while you talk.
Yeah. So she and her brother and mom went on a Dr. Phil show basically to explain why she thinks she's white. I don't know what mirror she looking in, but girl, you black as day.
Idiot, girl.
So she says that she hates black people. She does not want to be black. And she wants to be white. So her sister, who wasn't on the show, basically did a whole interview, and she said that she knew that they were going to Dr. Phil's show, but she didn't know what they were going on the show for. It turns out that this young lady and her mother is on the run because she missed school. She took herself out of school. So they're on the run from Michigan's Child Protective Services. She dropped out of school. She's a ward of the state. She dropped out of school.
What?
So it was all a show because she also said that she wanted to have memes created about her.
Oh.
Too. So basically, they did this to do that.
Stunt. It was a stunt.
It was a whole stunt. And the Dr. Phil crew, allegedly, they said the Dr. Phil crew knew about it and didn't do anything about it.
That's great.
So her father, there was a white man that raised them, but he wasn't her real dad, and he died back in 2006. But he raised her sister, the older sister, and she basically went on air like, I'm defending my dad, like all these things she's saying is untrue.
Right.
You must really hate your little self, little girl, that you decide that you don't want to be black. That's your business. Keep the to yourself. We don't care. We don't care. Go away. Bye.
Idiot, gal.
Bye.
Dopey butt, gal.
Bye.
Food, gal.
So if you don't want to be black, you can do yourself a favor. Go buy some cake, soap, or do something with yourself and just turn white.
Just drink some bleach.
Paint or do the.
Yeah, drink
bleach. Some bleach and just disappear.
Start from the inside
and then
come out.
Do the.
Yeah.
Do the.
Idiot, gal.
Now, last week also, Smalls has this new thing that he wants to call the Smash Session.
Yeah.
I need you to explain what the Smash Session is.
Smash Session is when you really playing yourself.
Okay.
Like my dog. I'm not ready to call names yet, but I'm going to.
Okay.
Eventually. But this Smash Session is for all of you New Jersey selectors.
Am I?
We feel like say uno can run up in a people inbox. Sink down lower. In a people inbox. You have some, what do they call them? Serial inboxers.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Really now?
Youth selectors, please cut on the foolishness. We have a really nice platform and we can use it very well. You understand?
Did something happen?
We are going to talk about that.
Why you can't talk about it now?
Because me don't want to call name.
Oh, so can you give like a snippet of what happened?
Some selectors just need to understand when you see our next selector deal with somebody, and you know so them I deal with them, don't inbox them. Because some people are different. Yeah.
Oh.
That's why.
That's what we doing?
Right.
Do I know the selector?
You know everybody, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's the smash session. I'm gonna fine tune it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get like sound effects and all these things. It's gonna be nice. Watch.
Okay, that'll be the smash session. Selectors who decide that they see a girl with a dude and they decide that they're going to jump in their inbox and just try to smash.
And
right?
They know.
And they know that this person belongs to this person.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Oh, God, he's Jamaican right now.
Screenshot is a hell of a thing, you know.
People don't know that.
Yeah. Screenshots is a hell of a thing. So, on a careful out there, I know what I do. Like Squidly would say.
Squidly, those are not my views. Those are not my words.
Yeah,
those are.
This is Frank here. I don't know what I do. Say it.
Scene.
All right. Okay.
So.
You see what's yes, you talk.
I mean, like, I want to know.
No, I
I'm
real
like,
thing, dog. I real think.
I know it's a real thing.
Some of them selectors are out of bad. And they see that because you humble and you chill and you don't really be into too much. And you know what I mean? You're
so did someone try to talk to your peoples?
No, not mine.
Oh, other people.
Aye.
Oh.
Aye.
Oh.
Aye.
Now, did the other people encourage the behavior, or the other people said no?
They checked it.
Oh, they checked. Oh, the good girl.
Yeah, they checked it.
Whoever the other people
But
is.
this is the thing, though.
What?
The girl would check it,
and
the man still do the same thing.
Oh, so he's not stopping.
Aye, persistence. And he's just
Well,
going
that's how you
going.
get things. You have to be persistent.
Neuro on certain parts. Neuro on certain parts, bro.
Kimmy, I'm over here wondering who the selector is and what's going on.
People just nosy, brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Selectors, no one other. Seriously. Big woman thing. No one other.
But I don't think that, inboxing is a crazy thing. Like, I mean, some of the stuff that I used to get, because I put it out there like, look, I might have one of those moments where my whole mental health just kick in and I just decide to blast you or something.
No. This is the thing. When you do it to one selector, let's not even say selectors. When a man got check for your next man or woman, you're not gonna like when that dude goes and checks for your chick.
Oh God.
So don't do it if you don't want it done to yourself, bro. Cut it. Yeah.
They need to cut it?
They need to cut it. Cut on the foolishness, dog.
Cut the foolishness and stop going in people's inboxes. Now my thing is always.
Me have some screenshot from about 2012, dog. Yeah. Wanna stay there. Clash me if you don't want to clash me.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Me done talk.
So you're talking war talk, basically.
I'm not really war talk. I just try to think and see what happens.
Oh.
We're not talking about physical. We are talking about embarrassment.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh.
It would have hurt.
Oh, gosh. Okay. So, on today's episode of Ways to Keep Your Man... Here is a breakdown of ways that you can keep your man or people man, whoever you want to do it, whoever. If it's somebody else man and he's look, it's a man, whoever. First thing, use your mouth, not for chatter. But for pleasure. 2, cook for him. Now, fellas, let me be real with some of y'all. I'm not sure if you guys saw that video of the young lady who was washing her lady parts with the juice that she was about to give her man.
Bruh.
Please be careful of the people that you eat from. Watch their stand there, let you cook it and eat it. Don't eat stoopies, because...
You can't hide whole heap of things in
They say stoopies is the thing to trap uno. Don't eat stoopies. 3. Or was the 4? That was 4. No, it's 4.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Oh, sorry. Don't be lazy in the bedroom. 5. Why you sucking teeth?
Go on, man. Just go on.
5. Do not go through his phone.
I'm out.
6. Use your mouth not for chatter, but for pleasure. So they'll come up twice. Allow him to be with his boys. And finally, what's finally? What you want? You want to guess what finally is?
Nah.
You guess.
Nope.
I bet you get it. Guess.
I don't know.
Use your mouth for pleasure and not for chatter.
Yes. Thrice.
3 times.
3.
Or 4 times. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
So the common denominator there is please use your mouth.
Please use your mouth several times
talking.
besides talking.
Yes.
Stop yapping, and just...
For pleasurements.
Yes, for pleasurements.
Right.
Pleasurements is a new word for today.
Yeah.
Pleasurements.
Yeah. You guys might want to share this part of the live because it's about to get real.
Yeah. On today's episode of Can a Woman Love 2 Men? Your thoughts, Small.
Yeah, I think so.
Love, like in love with 2 men.
I know some man will love 2 men and yeah, make it work too for years.
Years.
Dang. Years. Like I know some savage females that's like, yeah, I do love them.
Oh.
And they like, yeah, like, but I love my man too. And like the man is the one that's at home. He's good for the home stuff,
the home life.
He's the one you call when you need your tires changed.
He's the strength of.
Yeah.
He's
make
your
sure the
security.
Yeah, your blanket.
He's your blanket.
And you have the next man will just come on and
daga.
dig out. You see
oh,
me?
okay.
Give her the lang lala. You see me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it says that a plausible way of explaining this difficulty is to claim that romantic love is based upon a few significant characteristics of the beloved, and hence loving more than one person at a time may not be entirely unfeasible, as the additional love will be based upon a different set of characteristics.
Yep.
And thus 2 loves could be considered complementary rather than contradictory. So it could be a good thing. It's a good thing.
Or it could be a death.
Or it could be a death thing.
Yeah, because slip up and see what happens.
Somebody gonna dead. Blood I gonna spill.
Me can't imagine say me there with a woman and me find out say she love her next man.
How would you feel though?
Like if it's different if you smash and alright cool you get that one move, but like you love him, like you've been, your heart, your emotions, everything is with this person. You're probably talking about me to this man.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's the things.
Not probably, you are.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the things you really got to look at when you say, yeah, a woman can love 2 men. No, dog.
The other part of it is that the polygamous love is basically having 2 romantic relationships which are at different stages. One could be at the infatuation stage and the other at the later, more mature stage. Here's the deeper problem. The deeper problem does not concern normative values, but rather emotional ones. Even if this process of relaxing of moral norms continue, and there is no reason why it shouldn't, a major problem remains. The colors of our emotional system. And in particular, jealousy,
red,
fear,
red,
humiliation, and sorrow, which are all associated with realizing that your beloved partner is in love with someone else.
You're salt.
You're bitter.
You're bitter.
You're bitter like gall, as Maganese people would say.
You're bitter.
Like God. This can be tricky because it requires you to get over any lust. The reason you may be in love with 2 people is because you're missing something in your current relationship that you're getting from somebody else.
Right.
It might be something sexual, something mental, or something emotional. But somewhere there's a void that this second person is fulfilling.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a fact.
You say that like it's like the gospel.
Been there, done that, dog.
Okay. Choosing means you get honest about what you want out of life and how a partner will fit into those plans. The second person might be a better fit for where you're going in life. It all depends on what you're truly looking for. You have to make the decision, and you have to do it from a place of clarity. Sex, lust, or the heat of the moment can push you into a decision you're not ready for.
That's a fact. Wow. Say that again.
Sex, lust, or the heat of the moment can push you into a decision you are not ready for. Take some time to get honest about who is the person that fulfills what you are looking for in a partner. Make your decision with a clear mind and an honest heart.
Yeah, you need to put that on the book. You need to put that little piece there on the book. That's real. Like, sex really just puts you in this euphoria of like, everything's great. Everything's going to be fine. It doesn't work that way.
I don't think I've ever been in love with two guys at the same time. I haven't.
Never?
No. Because I'm one of those, I'm done with a relationship and I'm done. Like, and then.
So you never monkey barred?
No. Mm-mm.
You never monkey barred?
No.
Been in one relationship with toes right here?
No.
And then your toes on the other side?
Because I always tell you what my fear is.
Yeah,
I might be, but I have women fears.
Right. Of getting pregnant.
Of getting pregnant and then trying to figure out who the daddy
is, right.
No.
No. No. No. Stop.
Headlines.
Michelle, don't know who the daddy is. Today on Maury, we have Michelle.
And I'm running off the stage.
Wow. I'm 1,000% sure you the daddy.
No.
Okay.
I have those fears. Those are legitimate fears that I, Michelle G, has. So I, Michelle G, will not monkey bar with nobody pick me son.
Good.
Sons.
Sons.
Sons. With yes.
No, I'm good.
We done? Move on.
Done.
And if I go back, then it means that I'm not with that other one.
Yeah, I'm not here.
I'm not.
back here.
I'm right. I'm not diddly
here,
daddling.
I'm over here.
I'm over there.
Right. Gotcha. Cool.
That's just how.
Cool. You need to probably show some women how to do that because some women don't know how to do that.
Oh.
I know some women that monkey bar into every situation that they've ever been in. Yeah.
No.
Monkey barring is a thing if people have never.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, it's real.
It's a real
Men do it
thing.
too, but women really take it to the extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Men can do it better than women.
Absolutely.
And that is what a lot of, like, you know, women don't understand is like, yeah, y'all want to be equal in 2018. No, we can never be. Because the things that a man can get away with, you as a woman will never be able to get away with that. The first thing they're going to say you is a HOE.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Dirty girl.
Dirty, ancro, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Yes. So don't monkey bar. Understand and know where you are. And if you know that you're in love with two people, then protect yourself. Pop some birth control pills or whatever. Do some. Don't just go finagling in people and then end up in a situation where you can't come out of.
I think we should put a limit, like a time frame. Like, you should definitely use condoms for a good while. Because what happens is when you have raw sex now, like no condoms.
You're in a relationship.
Not even that. You automatically get feelings. Like, it's the headphones going to the speaker. So it's like you automatically catch feelings. It's like, why?
You catch feelings because your energies are exchanging. We always talk about energy.
Yeah, you are kind of moving.
Your energy, you're moving in and out.
Yeah, and your
energy.
I'm taking yours. You're taking.
Is that the connective energy?
Yeah.
Is it?
Like it's. Yeah.
I think it's connective.
Connective or conductive? Like it's going and coming.
Coming. Yeah, we gotta figure that one out.
We're coming.
But we're smart people,
yeah,
so we know words.
Yeah. But I think people should. I think especially women because y'all kind of catch feelings a little bit faster, especially when it's sex. You can't look for me, so you know some of my story then.
I know.
Okay.
Oh God, I know.
So you know that go.
Mm.
Especially like you having sex with a woman and she really enjoys it. All of a sudden she in love with you. Hold that.
You're in a whole relationship and
hold
don't
that
even know
reach.
you're in a relationship.
Like we just talked for like 2 weeks. You're in love?
Mm-hmm.
All that work.
Yeah, because you know what it is too. I can't always blame women because you men.
We're jerks.
Thank you.
Yeah, we do things.
Yeah, I say things and do things,
That's a fact.
and it's like
Guilty.
you know you're building those emotions for a woman, and sometimes when you see girls act out a certain way, it's because of the things that you say to her.
Yeah.
The things that you keep giving her hope. You keep giving her hope, then she's gonna be like, "Oh,
Bruh.
you think you gonna play me?"
Right.
You know, my 2019.
You think you gonna play me?
Think you gonna play me?
Nah,
bro.
Yeah, all right.
No, we're gonna get into that though.
Right.
So, the other thing that we wanted to talk about was on today's episode of why black marriages are failing. It says that black marriages aren't failing because of lack of money. They are failing because black women find it impossible to respect black men. Do you have the cued video? The cued audio?
Yes.
Okay.
Please hold.
So we're going to play this cued audio because we want you to understand the whole dynamics of this situation. Got it?
Yes.
It's so important. There was a moment that launched our communication. Before we got married, we were having the party at the house. Remember that? We were playing Pictionary, 20 people around the table.
Yes.
And Trey is sitting on my lap. He's like he's like, T might be just about 2. In some order, she cursed at me in front of 20 people at this party. She's like, Will, would you shut the up?
Ooh.
With Trey sitting on my lap.
I remember that.
Right? And I grabbed a newspaper and I said, bah! Can I talk to you in the other room, please?
Oh my God. And I was like,
Right.
This joker just hit me on my head with a newspaper? Like I'm a dog?
We went in the other room and I said, Jada, this is the deal. I grew up in a household where I watched my father punch my mother in the face.
Damn.
And I will not create a house, a space, an interaction with a person where there's profanity and violence. If you have to talk to me like that, we can't be together.
Wow.
We're not going to use any profanity in our interactions. We're not going to raise our voice. We're not going to be violent. I can't do it.
Yeah.
She was like, well, you're not going to be hitting me in my head.
It's so important.
There was a moment that launched.
That was Will and Jada on Red Table Talk, the show that she has. And basically, she was, they were at a party. And she basically cussed at Will. And Will was like, let me talk to you in the next room. And he hit her upside her head with a newspaper because he's like, what are you doing? Like, why are we doing this in public?
Right.
Out of respect for your man. Now, when I saw that, I'm going to be honest. When I saw that, it changed how I communicate with the relationships that I have. Because a lot of times we get comfortable cussing at each other when we're in relationships, when we're dating and that type of stuff. Even friendships. And, we play around all the time. All the time we play around. But I made a decision that at that moment when I heard that I am not going to use disrespectful words to the person that I'm dating.
Right.
I'm just not going to do it.
Right. You don't want to get set in that comfort zone
Yes.
where it's like, even when if y'all playing and anything like that, the same, because you actually told me to watch this.
Yes.
And you said it really affected you. And
Yes.
I was like, yo, that really, because
Yes.
you know how my situation,
yes.
and you know my situation, where I'm coming from.
Yes.
My mouth can be reckless.
All the time.
All right. But I learned in a relationship, like you're saying, the way you speak to somebody really can set the tone of your relationship for the the
betterment and the broken part of it and everything else.
We spoke about this before the show. Communication could save so many relationships just by simply communicating to somebody.
Yes.
Like, yo, I didn't like the way you spoke to me.
Yes.
Or I didn't like what you did.
Yes.
And another thing is people get so caught up in the criticism of what you're saying. You're not actually
They're not listening to what you're saying.
So
if you haven't heard that whole interview with Jada and Will, please do yourself a favor. If you're married, if you're dating, if you're in a relationship, do yourself a favor and listen to it, because I'm telling you, it triggered something in me immediately. Not that I'm in a situation where we cuss at each other and all this type of stuff. No, we just got comfortable that's just how we communicate. It's how we talk. It's fun. It's whatever. Yeah. But I decided that. And every time I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm going to cuss, I write, you're not going to make me cuss. Right. I'm not going to cuss. It's not what I'm going to do. And then and today I said too, like, you're not going to make me cuss. I'm just going to use my intellect to devour your soul.
But you know what? I like the second part, and maybe we can get to it, but where he says sometimes he gets triggered and she's trying to speak to him and he just says, right now I'm impaired. Like, I can't speak right now because if I speak to you, I might wild out or say something crazy. So I'm impaired. I can't talk to you right now. Give me some space. Give me some time. And we don't do that.
No.
Especially us as black people, we don't do that. Friendships, relationships, families, we don't do that. We trigger each other until we get to the point where we physically
snap.
Exactly. Instead of you taking a look at me and say, yo, Smalls is probably pissed off right now. You don't want to leave him alone. You just keep pressing the button. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. And it's crazy. I watched the 2 episodes and it really
I'm telling you, it was really serious. And Will basically said that his triggers was remembering his childhood of how his father used to treat his mom.
Yeah.
And he said, we're not going to raise our children in this. You will not take me there. We're not going to do this. Like, there's other ways to communicate.
Key factor is the children.
The children. So the cycle of abuse comes into play.
Right.
You know.
And you always say that.
I'm telling you.
Right.
Kids watch, they pay attention. We may not even know that they're paying attention, but these little people are paying attention. You are teaching your children how to be a husband and how to be a wife.
Right.
You are.
Now, I saw a post today. Would you prefer to have a toxic relationship with kids or an absent parent?
An absent parent.
An absent parent.
Because I'm not doing that.
Toxic relationship.
You're damaging that child
for generations, not just the kid.
You're damaging that child's child.
And
that child's child.
Exactly.
Everybody's children.
Right.
It's
and
just
then the people around. Exactly.
It's the cycle of abuse.
Because now, let's take it a little bit further now. Say my kids, my boys, they're involved in a toxic relationship. What happens now is my son takes my mannerisms, his mother's mannerisms, and he pushes it onto the girls he's going to date or the friends that he's going to have. And that affects them, and it affects them, and it affects basically like a whole pyramid. And people don't understand that aspect of communication.
Yes. I wrote, sometimes during the night, like, things come to my brain and I just write it down. And I think I'm going to try to find it because this one came to my mind and then you just said it. And it's like, I wrote this down and I said, fellas, please remember that your daughter will date in your image and your son will date in your footsteps.
Right.
Ladies, remember that your daughter will date in your footsteps and your sons will date in your image.
Absolutely.
So when did I write that? What day was that? November 4th at 2:31 p.m.
Yeah.
I wrote that down because it's so deep. Like, you have to understand that you're raising people.
I tell women that all the time, man. Like, listen, talk to your mate or date your mate as if your kid is dating somebody else.
Yes.
Like, treat them the same way.
Yes.
Because you're not going to punch your dude in the face because you wouldn't want somebody punching your son in the face. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa.
Yeah.
For the men.
Yes.
Think about that. Think about your woman not necessarily being your daughter, but that could be, you know what I'm saying, the same situation. So you always got to, like, be cognizant of what's going on.
Yes.
And we snap so easily.
Yeah.
Because of the criticism and stupid things like, oh, I don't like the way you look. I don't like the way you talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And saying it certain ways, like, what is Maya Angelou's saying it's not what you said or how you said it, but how you made the person
Yes,
feel. That's what
how
they're
you
always
made them
going to-
feel.
Right, that's what they're going to remember.
Yeah. Now, this was a big one for us. And Smalls and I had a whole discussion about it. Can you date a good, loyal man or woman who only makes $32,000 a year?
It's a yes or no for me. I can date somebody that's making 32,000 because let's be smart, intellectual people right now.
Okay.
At the end of the day, when you come home after taxes, you're really coming home with what did we say? 27?
$26,870
For a
the
year.
breakdown for the year.
For the year.
Yes.
Right?
Mhm.
I can date a woman who's making $32,000 a year as long as I know that she has either a game plan or she has a hustle that's on the side, legit hustle.
Okay.
And she's making a way to do something bigger and better.
Mhm.
Like if you tell me you're making 32 grand but you're in school, cool.
Okay.
We could work with that.
Yeah.
If you tell me you're making 32 grand but you have a business plan and you have some things in the works,
Mhm.
I could work with that. But if you just like, yeah, I'm gonna just collect this 32 grand and just see what happens,
Mhm.
I can't work with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Alexandria said we teach our children what healthy relationships are, and I don't think parents realize that sometimes. Very true.
Fact, yeah.
Very true. So some of the comments was basically like, I brought this up at work,
Right.
in the office, and with women who make buku money.
Right.
And they're like, oh, hell.
Like 6
Am I
figures.
20? Like,
Wow.
why am I going back to that? Like, I'm going to be footing the bill for everything. Like,
That's not necessarily true though. Because if a
I'm
man,
just telling you.
No, I hear you. But if a man really likes you, like if a man really likes you and wants to date you and wants to court you, he will spend his last to court you and date you. You understand what I'm saying?
One of the guys at work said, hell no.
Wow.
I am not dating no chick
Wow.
that makes $32,000 a year.
I'll take my slippers off for that one.
He says, what I'm going to do with her? What am I going to do with her if she makes $32,000 a year?
But them not look for love then.
They
Love
looking for
is-
money?
Yeah, love is not financially a team.
This is always the issue that comes up when it comes to money in regards to love and money. I don't want to struggle, dog. I don't. We can love each other and not struggle.
True.
Why we gotta struggle in love?
So listen, I dated somebody like that.
Mm-hmm.
And years. I'm not gonna say it easy. It was hard because I fronted a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I fronted a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved the person, so I was willing to work with the person. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I said yes and no, because you see, when you're there with somebody with not really care where you have them, just look on where them have. Like, for example, you're gonna have your 32 grand, and I'm gonna spend my whatever I have. You're gonna keep your 32. You understand what I'm saying? Men have to think about it from that aspect too. You cannot spend on the person that you don't know what them I do. As we don't, and we spoke about that. People don't have those conversations. With financial conversations, right? So I fronted a lot of the bills. I paid for a lot of stuff. I took care of the family because why? That's what I'm.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I see my
protect,
dad, right?
Provide.
All right. So I see my father work, bust his butt between 8 to 5, pick me up from school, drop me off at the babysitter, and go back to work
for the rest of the night.
6 to 11, and my mother would be at school and come pick me up and blah, blah, blah. But I see my dad do that. So in my eyes growing up, that's what a man was supposed to do. That's what a man does. He's the breadwinner. He makes sure that his woman is taken care of, his family is taken care of. We don't have those rules these days. Those rules are out the door.
I say this. I look at how the other races date.
Yeah.
White people date to build, to grow, to make sure that their kids are good. A lot of black people date just to date.
Yeah.
We don't have the conversations about income. We don't have a lot of conversations because we have this mentality of a black woman is supposed to be loyal to her man. She's supposed to hold him down. No, I'm supposed to stay black and die.
Yeah.
And I always say this. I have dated men who make less money than me. I don't think I've ever dated a man who makes the same amount of money as me, but almost the same amount of money as me. Same spectrum, but I'm a little higher because I got 3 jobs.
Right.
I'm not going below my 3 jobs. If I'm a woman working 3 jobs, I can't date a man that can't match my income.
Okay.
That's where I am. Because my son is almost 14. I'm supposed to take care of him. I'm not supposed to take care of a man. That is not my job. I am one of those I was raised with men. Right. I am one of those old-fashioned girls. I'm not taking care of a grown man. Now, I'm not saying that you got to make 6 figures or whatever, but
bucks or whatever.
If I want to take a vacation, I want to be able to say, babe, like, this is where we going. Right. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if I want to go to dinner, I should be able to say, oh, babe, let's go to dinner. Right. You pay, I'll do the parking, whatever, tip, whatever. It's a balance type of relationships that we need to start having. And that's how white people date. White people date with the future for their kids. Black people are just dating.
But Michelle, this is the thing though. You're not using, just because you make a X amount of money, you're not defacing the black man.
No. Oh no.
And I think that's one of the things that's going on in society and has been going on is that, and I don't take anything away from any black woman that's making 6 figures or whatever, but just because you're making 6 figures doesn't necessarily mean you could step on another person to make yourself bigger.
And that's the other thing that comes up, because there's a lot of black women out here who make those money, and they will date somebody that don't make the kind of money that they make, and then they talk to you all kinds of reckless ways.
Right.
Because it's like, your money can't do nothing for me. Shut up.
So why are you dating me? Why have you been dating me?
Well, but people have a fear of being lonely.
That's dumb.
People have a fear of being lonely. Women have a fear of, oh, I'm getting older, so I need to make sure that, I have a companion, regardless of the fact that my companion doesn't match me. Income-wise.
The man can match you on every
other
of a relationship, but if the income is not there, it's an issue.
It's an issue. So it's a toss-up, because, like I said, for me, I haven't dated like 50 people or anything like that. But my relationships have always been long.
Right.
Like years.
Yeah.
And I'm just at the point where I'm like, I'm thinking growth. I'm thinking I want this particular house. I'm thinking I want to travel.
I want to do businesses.
I want to do businesses.
Yeah.
I want to do all these things. Right. So I'm not going to date below that.
Right.
I'm just not. I'm not taking care of nobody picnic but my own.
And that's men's fault too, because we spoke about this. What I find is that men are like, all right, well, Michelle not gonna take care of me, so I go bongs got Kimmy now, and Kimmy, she take care of me for about 6 months now, and then when me left Kimmy now, me I go check Jennifer, and Jennifer, she's gonna hold me down for a year and change. You know what I'm saying? Black man need to up them standards when they come on to certain things. Like, just because you're not making the same amount of money as Michelle, doesn't mean you can't get up and bust your butt to make the same amount of money as Michelle. I take pictures, me work, me I go school.
You DJ.
Me DJ.
You got income.
You understand what I'm saying?
You got income in a couple of places.
All right, different forms of income.
So if you have one job where you're making sufficient money, cool.
Great.
But at the end of the day, like, I don't work 3 jobs because I want to.
Right.
I like to do things.
Yeah. I like to buy nice things.
I like to buy nice things. I want to travel. I'm just there. Yeah. I'm just like there. So
and
it's
sometimes
like,
you be so stuck. Like for you, I know for you, like you've probably been in that mode for so long. It's just like, yo, this is just how I am.
Yeah.
Me work. That's it. And I like to enjoy. I want to enjoy. You're getting to the age, or we are all actually getting to the age where you need to enjoy your life.
And that's where I am.
Right.
So I'm not going to date anybody that's, I'm up here and you down here.
You don't need no stress, dog.
I don't need the stress. Oh my gosh. Say that again, please.
You don't need no stress, dog. And men need to understand that it's not women dogging y'all. Honestly, sometimes I might need a good dog out still, because It might give him the motivation to get up
do
and
do
something.
some. I don't want anybody's stress. I don't want anybody's problems, because I don't give anybody an ounce of stress or an ounce of problem. If I giving you stress, it means that you're doing something that I don't like.
Yeah, that I don't like.
So for me, I'm just like, no, I can't date somebody that's making $32,000. Like, maybe if God come and say, you know, Michelle, like, you need to do this, then I'm gonna do it. But otherwise, I don't want to.
If I'm making $32,000 a year and I'm trying to date somebody that's in a different income bracket, I'm coming to her with a game plan. Like, yo, this is my 5 to 10 year. This is my 1 to 2 year. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty it up. Like, yo.
Yeah.
And make her see, like, yo, this is what I do.
Yes.
Without that, you really
you don't have anything else to talk to me about.
You blowing smoke, bro.
You don't, and that's my thing. It's like, and I told you this earlier. It's like my dating pool.
But I told you this about our kids. That's why we need to make sure the kids go to school, get their education, do what they really want to do, so that they're happy, so that their dating pool is different than what they have to be in. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's how we have to operate, like how
Yes.
white people do and how Indians do and
Yes.
how Africans do in Africa. They put, you know what I'm saying? They marry the money into the money. Right?
Yep.
Where money I go? Nowhere. Staying here.
It's building.
Right.
It's building.
That's it.
So you have to now get into, it's 2018. You got to get into the mind frame of, what is this person bringing to my table?
Right.
Man or woman?
Besides sex.
Besides sex.
Besides love. Let's take sex and love and all of that
away for 2 seconds.
Nice stuff out of it for a second.
What else?
This is our problem with relationship. Nobody now really talk about real things.
If I want to, and I'm telling you, like, I had this financial conversation and I was like, yo, like, you know, you have to have these financial conversations.
Or you have to pay attention.
Yes.
Because like I said, you can date somebody and see how they work their money without even having a conversation with them.
Yeah. If you're paying attention.
If you're paying attention. Yeah. Like when we go out to eat and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or when we go out to shop and this and that, you can pay attention. Then you can walk your way into that conversation. Because after you've been with somebody for a little while, you kind of see how they move with money. You kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have that conversation like, all right, cool, let's talk about money now.
Because and a lot of times too, like black women will go and buy a house.
Right.
And now you're moving into this woman's house. At some point in time, y'all get into an argument. She gonna be like, "Who are you talking to?
Get out my
This is my house. Pack your stuff and
get
go
out my house."
Right?
You know, one thing my father used to always tell me.
What?
Make sure you can cook, clean, and do everything for yourself, because you don't want no woman come take step on you.
That's what I'm teaching my boy child.
Yes.
Okay? No girl will starve you.
Right.
Okay? None of them.
Right.
Not one of them.
Nope.
Good. So think about a lot of things. And I think as you get older, you start to think about these things.
Of course.
But as you get older, you start to think about these things. It's like, I don't want to do this because it's not beneficial to my life. And that's where I am. I don't want to do certain things because it's not beneficial to my life. It's going to cost me more than I need to be. It's going to cost me more. I don't have the time for it.
I'm at the point where it's like, if it's costing me money out my pocket,
it's got to go.
I don't want it.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Like,
so,
we talk about crazy things. We talk about 401ks
yes.
and Roths and stuff. Like, those are the conversations that I like to have nowadays.
Yes. 401k. Do you have one?
Do you have one? Do you know
got
what
one?
it's for?
Do you know what it's for?
A Roth.
What are you doing with yourself?
What is your retirement looking like?
What is your retirement plan? Like, you get that slip that tells you when
you're supposed to retire and
how much money you're gonna be getting.
It's very simple.
It breaks it
down. See people save up for Gucci, Louis, and all these things, dog, and don't have a 401k or a savings account, or barely have a debit card.
Yes.
Them something that make no sense to me.
When I tell people I don't have credit cards, they're like, "What?"
Yeah, you had credit cards.
I had
up and
the
you
debt.
Understand what happens when it comes to debt.
The other day, I opened a tire card just to build my credit because I'm still in school and I still get money for school.
Right.
So I just did that to build my credit. And their limits is like when they send me those things about, oh no, don't increase my limit. Let my limit stay with that.
Because They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, I remember I used to work on that side of business. So I know them something to go. They increase your limit. They don't tell you they increase your limit. You just find out. And the first thing people find out what they do when they find out their limit is increased, they get excited. Like, oh.
See, Kimmy, you with the potential type of dudes. I'm a date whoever aids in my mental stability. I can finance myself. Let's help each other grow and build something together. No, we got to get out of that potential.
No, dog.
Come on to the potential type of stuff. If you stay in that potential, you will always be dating potential.
Yo, mental stability can be fronted, dog.
Man.
People can front that.
Vacations will take care of your mental stability, okay?
People can front how mentally stable they are. In the first 6 months to a year.
Gosh.
You don't really get to know somebody until a year after you start dating.
Oh, my God.
Keep it on.
And have a child with them.
Come on.
Oh, God.
At them time they find out certain things.
Oh, Lord.
You feel me?
Oh, God.
That's when you start to figure out certain things. When you've dated somebody. That's why, yo, beat it to the punch. Have these conversations now. Yo, what do you like to do? What is your 5 to 10 year plan? What is your parenting like?
The school.
What kind? You know what I'm saying?
What kind of school our kids gonna go to?
Bruh.
All these things is things that you need to be having because.
Me not in a deposit thing no
more.
No.
No.
If you're not coming to me with something legit, nah, I'm good.
No.
And men need to do that as well.
The amount of money I make shouldn't be an issue. What should be an issue is if I'm willing to do the necessary things in order for us to have a good life. That's it. Yes.
No. I'm not going with that one. Sorry.
No.
No.
I'm not taking care of nobody. My son is almost 14. In a couple of weeks, he'll be 14.
Potential don't pay the bills.
Potential pays not one bill.
No.
You can't call the bank and say, I'm going to pay this with some potential. No.
We need to come out of that habit.
Come out of
and
that.
This is not just for females.
This is men too.
And females. Come out of that potential. Come out of that potential state of mind because 10 years down the line, where y'all gonna say when you break up now? Dog, you know, so me really did love that girl. Let me check. Say I thought she was going to be.
Or I thought he was going to be.
That's the worst feeling you could have ever feel. Like you waste 10, 15 years of your life.
Of your entire life.
You could have
you know how much things?
Brother. You could have walked past your wife, your husband within that time span.
And this is why I say, and I said this the other day, recognize people for who they are. Stop trying to see the nice in people.
That's it.
Recognize people for who they are. People show us who they are on a daily basis. I am at the point of my life where I'm block, delete, go away, disappear, don't talk to me. I don't care. Move. Quick and fast.
Because even if you give me the inclination of that I need to delete or block you, dog,
then that's a problem. It's a problem for me.
Dog, my good man.
No.
I don't need those headaches, son.
No.
I don't do headaches and I don't do annoyances.
I don't
need that.
Want it.
People are so, like, you should be helping me say, yo.
My peace.
Babe, what you want to eat for dinner tonight? I'm going to cook dinner. You come home. I know you got things to do.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? Or, listen, I want to go here within the next 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
How can we do it together to get there? Those are the conversations that I want to have. You understand what I'm saying?
Because I'm sitting looking at my vacation for April.
Dog.
That's where I am right now.
I want to go to Dubai. I'm like, I really want to go to Dubai. I kind of have the funds to go to Dubai right now, but I don't want to really just drop $3,000 to go to Dubai.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
So you plan.
Planning. Right.
Plan.
Then I got my kids.
Yes.
I want to go see my kids more often this new year coming up. I sorted myself out for the past year. I know me get back to what me used to know. I'm good to go, right? So now we got family it's those are the things that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Those are the things that I want to do.
I tell people my job is like very stressful. I don't want to come home to stress. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Just don't. Because I would like for you to come sit in my job for a day. And then you'll see why I can't have a personal stressful life. I just can't do it.
People be fronting though. People be fronting like they want to do certain things with you and make certain moves with you. But
they don't.
You got to be the smart person.
They don't.
Pick a person and
they
say
don't.
Like, yo.
They don't. So today Ish posted this video about the side piece. Is a side, and what I got from it. Oh, who's at the door? What I got from it basically is a side piece allowed to date? You're in a relation. Well, I don't even know. You're somebody has their own relationship, and you are the side piece to this relationship. Are you allowed to date?
Is your side piece allowed?
Do you date? Yes. Are you going to date because you know you're a side piece, and because you know that you want the intention of being somebody's only woman? Are you going to date?
Is your side piece allowed to date?
Yes.
Yeah, my side piece can do whatever she wants. Just don't bring nothing back to me.
What does that mean?
Dead serious. No, I'm dead serious. Because what happens is this. You can have a girlfriend or a wife or whatever, and you have a side gal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you try to limit her to do certain things. That make woman turn crazy, you know? You're taking her options away. Make woman go out and do what she want to do, so she doesn't be all into you all the time.
Because that's when, you're right, that emotional state kicks in.
I'm telling you.
And you become her everything.
Obsessed.
What is the movie Fatal Attraction?
Yes.
You become her everything. And that movie was 1990 somebody.
Yes.
Right? You become her everything, and now she going crazy because you can't come over, you can't stay over, she can't do this, she can't do that.
God.
So men, let's not tell our side pieces that they can't date. Allow her to date.
Make them go on, man. It makes them happier too. It makes them want to come back to you at the end of the day. Trust me.
Now, and this is where always the sex situation comes in. Like,
Jesus Christ.
is dating. Are you giving her limits as to what she can do, or are you like, just do what you want?
I say do what you want. I'm not giving you limits because at the end of the day, I have a whole situation. And you can't tell me what to do with my situation. So I'm not going to cut your options off from doing whatever you want to do. So do you. Just let me know. And don't bring nothing back.
You want to know?
Yes, let me know.
Why she got to let you know?
Just let me, because I'm letting you know my situation. You let me know your situation. It's only fair. It's communication. If me and you did, if I have a whole situation here. And me and you talking, right? And you say, Smalls, you know what? I think I'm going to go on a date with this dude. I'm going to say, yo, do your thing, man. Kia with my doggy bag. Do your thing.
You want a doggy bag.
But if it's going to get serious or it's getting to a situation, let me know. You see, especially if you're having sex with that person unprotected, you need to let me know. Think about it.
I am, and I don't see why I need to let you know that.
Why not? It's only fair. I'm giving you the whole.
It's not your business. You have your situation going on.
I didn't have to tell you that, though.
True. But I'm still not telling you if I'm out here dating other people. What am I telling you that for?
It's communication.
But then the other side of it is that now if I tell you I'm dating other people, now you're going to come at me like, I didn't tell you to date other people. We can't do this because you know how you West Indian men are.
No, then you need to stop dating that man. That's a possessive, crazy person. How is a man who's dating or has a whole situation at home telling his side?
They do.
His side. I know they do. Trust me. Me not do it though. That's what gets your car keyed. You know what I'm saying?
Fatal Attraction.
The woman a call your woman phone. She come on your yard.
Sorry for some guy woman.
Yeah, them something. That's because you took that one woman's options away. Now listen, this is what's going on now, right? Now tell you, me I get a real situation, right? You're dating somebody. You want somebody that go places like on a got beach, on a got movies, on a got dinner. You put it on Instagram, Facebook, and even though you don't follow the person or the person doesn't follow you, the girl I'm talking with, your side piece now. Your side piece starts see them something now. She start to get jealous and vexed because what? I'm the side chick. Like, I'm supposed to be getting that too. Like, right? Am I right? Boom, no. You out here living your best life with your boo, and I'm just in here doing nothing, waiting on you.
You just became a girl.
All right. That's what the scenario is. You keeping this woman lock and key. That's technically not really supposed to be a woman. All right. And you out here living your best life with your main shorty.
But then you men use that, but you know that this is my girl though. Like I told you this.
I told you this. But you can't limit the woman to what she can and cannot do. That's what gets your whole situation
your
messed
whole
up.
head busting.
Aye.
And phone calls.
Now you at Prince Hall. And you just see a Hennessy bottle flying
your
way with you and your
flinging
girl
your
there.
face.
All right. Why?
And your girl standing there like, what?
Right.
What's going on here?
You didn't even tell me you was gonna be here.
First of all,
I had to see it on your Instagram. All right.
So when you're in a side piece relationship, like you need to let your the guy know where you're going. Like
communicate. Absolutely. Make him know and say, yo, man, I'll go up on a date. Like if I hypothetically speaking, we know this social media.
I know.
If you're with your dude and me and you was talking, you need to communicate certain things with me. But you can't tell me like, nah, you need to stay in the house because I don't want you out here doing all these things. While you out there living your best life and your man take you to a restaurant. I know that they are Dubai and they on Uber Soca cruise and all these things. And I'm here in New Jersey, cold as hell. Bored.
And can't get you when I need you.
Sitting here twiddling thumbs like, where you at? What you doing? Like a damn fool. No, dog. Communicate, man. If you got a side chick out there, let the side chick know, yo. Do your thing, man. Just no
Men are not going to do that.
All right. Trust me. Take it from me. I've done it.
Men are not going to do that because it's like, you got somebody else in my stuff.
Yo,
this is not your stuff.
It's not yours, fam. You're borrowing it. It's a lease.
This is a lease.
It's two.
It's cut in two. One for she.
One for you. Exactly. Take your liquor slap and go on and leave me alone. All right. Yo, you need to have rules. And standards, dog.
And regulations.
Aye.
Because you can't be all up in your feelings because this girl decides that she wants to date other people and see what her options out here are.
Yeah, man, you have to know your options, dog.
I mean, her husband could be passing her by while she's sitting down waiting on you to make up your mind what you doing with this other relationship that you in.
Or he could have a gun too.
I mean, hello.
Trust me, fellas. Listen to me. I listen to me good. I know more time I come on the radio and I talk foolishness. But this is one time when I listen. Let your side piece know the truth and let her do what she wants to do. When you restrict somebody from doing something that they want to do, they're going to do it anyway. Technically, your side chick ain't really got to tell you anything.
She don't. You ain't her man.
Exactly. And whether she tells you or not, she could still be doing whatever she wants to do.
And get away with it.
And
you would never know.
And the first thing and this is what pisses men off. You ain't my man anyway.
Set your boundaries.
You ain't my man anyway.
You're not my man. Go home to your girl.
Go home to your girl.
Like, don't you got a girl? Why are you all up in my sauce? Bothering me. Giving me headaches and stressing me out.
Dog, that pisses men off.
Like, come on now. Stop it.
Women do it too. Don't get it wrong, though.
Women do it too.
Like, oh, you out here living your best life. Yeah, I'm single.
I mean,
I smash you. That's it.
You are the side.
Y'all wanna go.
Wanna move.
Yeah.
Wanna move.
So, what the problem?
You know, moral of the story is, let your side piece date and do what she needs to do. Don't be calling her talking about what you doing on a date, where you at, who you with, all this other stuff. Then now you are her man, and now you're giving her the opportunity to call your girl and say, yo, handle your scandal.
Your man there, you know. See me, I see him picture. You
Look,
want to talk to him?
Fall asleep and then pictures and things going on. Like, chill out.
Oh, gosh, Bono.
Oh, gosh, Bono. Oh, gosh. So next week, we will be right here at 9 o'clock to 11, and we're going to have a guest in studio next Wednesday. Drift will be here next Wednesday. I was at his art show. He always comes out to the back to school drive to draw for the kids and all that kind of stuff.
I was vexed with you. You should have told me I would have went.
I didn't post it.
Oh, you never.
Oh, sorry. He sold out all of his pieces. He does some amazing work. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, he do amazing stuff. Like, he'll take your picture and do. So, he will be our special guest next Wednesday from 9 o'clock to 11. This is the Wednesday Fix. This has been the Wednesday Fix.
We missed you guys.
We did miss you people. And we're still working on the uncut.
It's gonna get done
It's gonna get done.
We gotta do it in the living room.
Somebody we gonna get it done. So it's 90.1 FM Roadblock Radio, the Wednesday Fix. We will be back here next week, Wednesday, from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. I guess tonight, Banky Hype decided that, maybe he knew we was gonna give him Jankro or something. He disappeared because normally he be around.
Word.
Yeah, but we will call you next week, Banky, to find out why you running from a duck. So it's the Wednesday Fix. I'm Michelle G.
And I am DJ Smalls.
We will see you guys next week, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Road Block Radio 90.1 FM. DJ Shakedown is here, right?
Yes.
He'll be up next. Good night.
Take a shot, don't pass no shot, don't fight with nobody. This is not time to stop. Hug up tight with somebody. Love on me.